Hi guys, my name is Precious Galang, and let me ask you guys a question. When you guys were in high school, were you asked by your educators, by your family members, by your friends, are you going to be attending the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, or the College of Southern Nevada? Now, the obvious difference between the two, one is a university, the other one is a community college. And when you were asked that, you cracked under pressure and said, I'm gonna attend university. Now, that may not be the case for you, and you might have said community college. However, for me, because of the stigma of community college and the area that I grew up in, and just the idea that I was naturally going to be able to afford university, I said university. And that's probably one of the biggest mistakes I've made getting out of high school. So obviously, the major difference between university and community college is going to be tuition costs, and it's insane. It's insane how much money you're going to save if you attend community college. You're going to receive a lot of the same curriculum that you receive at university. You can easily transfer those credits from a community college into university, and you can also experience a little bit more intimate relationship with your peers as well as your instructors, because the classroom sizes are going to be a lot smaller. So let me tell you a little bit more about my situation. So 4 years ago, back in 2016, I was a senior in high school, and I got asked, are you going to go to UNLV or are you going to go to CSN? All of my friends, all of my family, everybody, all my teachers, just because of the area we grew up in, everybody is fairly financially comfortable. Everybody expected me to say UNLV, and lo and behold, I did say it, because there was so much pressure on my shoulders that if I didn't attend UNLV, that I'd be looked a little bit, I'd be frowned upon. I'd be looked at a lower light, even though I was pursuing higher education, the same as my friends who were attending university, but because we were going to different institutions, that I would be looked down upon, which is not the case, as I said before, because at community college, even though there's not the same courses, not a lot of the same courses for higher degrees or upper division courses for most bachelor's degrees, you can still attend community college for those same credits as undergraduate programs at university, just at half the cost. So if you look at this graph comparing University of Nevada, Las Vegas to community college, College of Southern Nevada, this is the year of 2019 to 2020 tuition costs. You can see just by looking, without looking at any other numbers, that CSN is half the cost of UNLV for both in-state students and out-of-state students, which is huge. A lot of the prerequisite classes that you'll have at UNLV is offered at CSN, and again, at half the cost. So why not go to community college, take your 2 years there, then transfer to UNLV when you're ready to take your upper division courses? And so in actually a study, in an article posted by the National Association of High School Scholars, you'll see that they posted in an article on September 13, 2019, that most community college tuitions will cost about $3,500 a year, and out-of-state students going into university are gonna pay about $35,000 a year, which is nuts. That is 10 times the amount of money that you would pay going into community college than in the university, or vice versa. So another point that is very beneficial for you to go to community college is that your degree is basically like a stepping stone. Like your first 2 years, it doesn't matter where you take them, as long as your credits are transferable toward your degree. And the nice thing about CSN is that a lot of those classes that you're taking for like $300 a semester is the same as those classes you would take at University of Nevada, Las Vegas for like $600 a semester. So, and they're easily transferable too. You just have to contact your counselor and they'll take care of it for you. You just have to do a little bit of things on the computer and you'll have no issues. Another thing too, as a high school student, I feel one of the biggest things that fuels the idea that this stigma exists, that community college is not for smarter people or people who are financially ready, is the admission requirements. So, you know, outside of your just tuition costs, you're paying for testing and you're also paying for applications, which can cost like $50-$60 per application, and then each test is about like $40 to $50 as well. So, and that's per school that you're applying to. Like in Ivy League schools, I know that they have these insane tests, requirements that you need to go through, and you need to pay for all of them. Compared to community college, they're typically free. So community college, like the College of Southern Nevada, has open admissions. So if you apply, you have a GED, or you're a high school graduate, you're automatically a student once you're enrolled, and you take a free placement test in order to enroll for your classes for the following semester. Easy peasy, there's no extra stress on your back just for those first 2 years of college. And you don't have to feel like you're a huge failure to other people, because that's not the case. You're going to college, you're furthering your education. And finally, classroom size is going to be one of the biggest things. So, and with the classroom size comes easier ways to interact with your professors. I can speak personally when I say this, but I've noticed that it's so much easier to get a hold of community college professors than university professors. Maybe they're busier people, but that's what I've noticed. And in classrooms at community college, you're going to see a lot of smaller classrooms. So you'll see students, or 30 to 40 students, you can interact with your classmates more, versus at university, you'd go into students with 50 to 200 students, not really leaving any time for you to interact or kind of get to know your peers or your professor. So you really have to utilize those office hours when you're attending university. Well, in conclusion, you know, outside of just saving money and outside of the fact that you may or may not be financially stable or not, I highly recommend attending community college for your first 2 years, because you're going to save so much money, you're getting the same kind of curriculum, and it will better prepare you for your upper division courses once you decide to go to university, and it'll save you so much money and prepare you for that amount of money that you're going to spend on your upper division classes when you decide to transfer. So if I could go back in time, I definitely would decide to go to community college, and I highly recommend you do the same. Thank you.